up, guys? So today, beautiful sunny day, and I'm charging up the 4 batteries that I have connected in parallel for the solar mining solar setup, and checking it out over here. It says it's actually 100% full, but I know that when testing it on this meter here, this digital meter, actually testing this battery, the new one, it's charged to 13. I mean, it doesn't say right now because I got this. I can't do this like with one hand. 13.17. So checking the meter at 100% at this point, it's currently at a charge of 13.10. So I'm gonna wait to 13 says 13.17, and then I'm going to connect the extra battery to the new battery to the system, which are I'm gonna end up with 5 batteries. So I'm gonna wait for that like exact moment. So I've been like checking back and forth. So one thing about this, I mean, it's going to read, right? We got 16.20 amps coming in from the panels. Let's see here. Okay, so according to this, it says 13.3, but when I tested it, it says on that, I don't know the difference, but here what's going on, but it's saying that the battery status is 13.3 volts. When I check there on the voltmeter, it says 13.10, but it does say it's 100% because once it hits a certain point, it's still going to equal to 100%. You see that? So I'm getting another what do you call it? It's like you connect it to the negative part, and you could check whether the battery is full or not. I'm gonna add that to this system sometime this week. I'm probably gonna put it over here in a little meter, so it's more accurate than what this is going to be displaying. So, but it does say that the battery is at 100%, but it's still pulling in power, but it's at 13. I don't know when this is going to actually disconnect and stop charging the batteries. But what I'm going to do, like I said, when I measure 13.17, I'm going to connect the other battery, and then I'm going to let it charge up for a little bit before I start using any power. I'm going to see how far I can go. I believe I can go to 14.4, something like that. But you know, I got to test this out. I want to see what's going on before I start draining these batteries. So that's what I'm doing at this second. Okay, I put in the camera on a mini tripod. Okay, so let me show you that the new battery, what it's currently reading. I can do that now. So that one is 13.17, as you can see there. I gotta get my arm out the way from the shadow. See, that's the new battery. Okay, so now the 4 batteries that I got in parallel hooked up to the system is currently reading at 13.11. So I'm gonna wait 6 more points to get it at 13.17 exactly, and then I'm going to just plug the other one in. Alright guys, so I installed the battery. It was charged up. The 4 that I have in series was charged up to 13.17. As soon as it hit that, I ended up installing the 5th battery. This terminal is a little bit longer, so it's kind of crooked a little bit. I mean, it's not going to affect anything performance, just a little tad bit longer. So it's like causing the battery to be a little bit crooked. I could probably push this down a little bit and then make it even, or cut a little piece of it off and make it a little shorter. But I'm going to leave it like this for now, you know, until I get the 6th battery. So for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. But I got all 5 installed. Well, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just gonna leave it and just let it charge. You know, I'm gonna see how it should charge. I think so 14.4, I believe, around there, 14.4 or something like that, completely. So I'm just gonna let it charge up completely. You know, I'm just gonna let it sit and charge without, you know, plugging in any loads to it. You know, so let it run. I mean, it's kind of bothering me that it's crooked a little bit mentally, I guess. But, you know, then I would have, for me to cut this I would have to cut this one of these terminals off all over again and then redo it again. I mean, I could do that, cut a piece off, I don't know, and then I might end up cutting it too short. That might happen too. I don't know. Or I can maybe try to adjust this somehow. But I'm gonna leave it like that. You know, I'm just not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. You know, nothing's going to happen anyway. But for now, I got 5 batteries in the solar system. I want to get another 3 batteries. So I'm gonna let this charge up, like I said, and you know, and then I'm gonna do a test after it charges up today. I'm gonna try to do an overnight test. See if it lasts. It should last, but I think I'm just gonna do it on one of these rigs though. I'm not going to, because now that I upgraded this, it's pulling about 160 watts. But if I use one of these, it's only gonna pull like about 100 watts. So I think I'm gonna just test it on 100 watt one of these first overnight. I think I'm gonna do that. Probably most likely this one, which is set up to a Raptorium. Just gotta move these cables out of the way, you know, and hook this one up. So this one is on, but I'm gonna let it do that full charge, you know, to 14 volts, 14.4, I think, around there. I think that's max charge. I believe that I don't know exactly how these things work, but I believe the solar charge controller would shut off once it's fully charged. And it's saying 100% because technically the battery is full at 13 point something percent, but it can go all the way up to 14 point something. I mean, I could look at the paperwork, and I believe it said a 14.4 is around it. So I'm just going to let it sit there and let it charge up, let it absorb that sun, juice up that sun, and I got that free power. And I'm gonna free power it. I'm gonna get that free Raptorium overnight. Hopefully it works overnight. There's a lot of batteries. You got 5 batteries here, and this won't crank overnight, man. It's like I already invested. Like I'm already at, because I bought a little bit of gadgets and gizmos for it that are coming in. One is that shunt, that extra shunt that connects to it, and I can see accurately how much power drainage and how much power is left on the batteries, which I got on eBay. I got it for a good deal, about 40 bucks, and it regularly goes about 100 bucks, but I got it for 40 bucks, used one. And then I got the Bluetooth coming in as well for it, so I can just look at my phone instead of keep constantly coming down here and checking, you know, what's the status of the charge. So I spent about so far in the total on this system about $2,600 on the system. So you know, I'm gonna be still tweaking up. The main cost was the batteries themselves, because they're like about $200 and something a battery. I got 5 of them. So I mean, slowly I know it's going to be moving up more because I gotta get 3 batteries, and I'm gonna play around with it. You know what I mean? And most likely I'm gonna end up going to 24 volt system instead of a 12 volt system. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna be juicing that free power. I'm out. Peace.